Hey, it's Brian, and one of the biggest questions we get from clients is, what should I buy at the grocery store? So I thought today what we could do is give you 5 or 6 quick tips that you can use and follow to make your grocery shopping very, very successful to support your health, fitness, and weight loss goals. Once we get through my 5 tips or 6 tips, whatever we're going to end up, maybe 7 or 8 tips, then we're going to turn you over to the experts, Dr. Chris and Kara Moore. They're really the people who are most sought out in the country when it comes to what to eat and some of the better healthy nutrition options out there. So let's go through a few tips. The first thing when we do our grocery shopping is you never want to go to the grocery store hungry. There will be some interesting things that end up in your cart and then into your trunk and ultimately in your house if you go to the store hungry. And we all know that if it's at home, chances are it's going to be eaten. We get stressed out, we've had a long day at work or chasing the kids around, and all of a sudden we're starting to put that sticky bun into our mouth and down into our stomach, something that we really don't need. So don't go to the store hungry. The second thing is make your list and stick to it when you get to the grocery store. So at home, before you leave for the grocery store, create a list of the healthy items that you want to prepare for the week. Maybe come up with some recipes, and from that create your list, stick to it. The next thing is when you're in the grocery store, you want to make sure that you do about 90% of your shopping on the perimeter of the store. That doesn't mean we can never go into the aisles. Obviously, there are certain items that food items as well as non-food items that will be along the inside the aisles of the store. But 90% of the food that you consume ideally are going to come from the perimeter. Things like fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, lean cuts of meat, turkey and chicken, and lean red meats, and the seafoods that are so important for our heart health. So stick to the perimeter. And keep in mind, look at your plate, and ideally to optimally fuel your body, you want half that plate fruits and vegetables. Why do we say that? It sounds like a lot of fruits and vegetables, people say to me. Well, fruits and vegetables provide a tremendous amount of nutrient value in exchange for very few calories. And especially for those who are looking to lose weight, you get a big bang for your buck, so to speak. So half your plate, fruits and vegetables. The other half, then we're going to break that into quarters. 1/4 will be some type of a lean protein, which Chris and Kara are going to walk you through some lean proteins. The other 1/4 could be some type of a whole grain carbohydrate. All right, so always think about that when you're shopping. Half my plate should be fruits and vegetables. That means you should have a tremendous amount of fruits and vegetables in your cart. And really, that one single drawer that most refrigerators are allotted for fruits and vegetables, you probably need 2 or 3 drawers, and the fruits and vegetables really should be spilling onto some of the shelves in your refrigerator as well. So also when you're buying packaged foods, look at the labels, look at the ingredients. Chris is going to walk you through how to understand a food label, but also look at the ingredients. In a perfect world, our food that we consume will have 5 ingredients or less. All right, think about that. I always talk about Krispy Kreme donuts because it's ridiculous the amount of ingredients. There are 61 ingredients in a Krispy Kreme donut. Compare that to an apple. 1 ingredient. Oatmeal, 1 ingredient. Spinach, 1 ingredient. Mushrooms, broccoli, you name it. All fruits and vegetables, 1 ingredient. All right? If you think about wheat thins, there are 20, 25 ingredients in each wheat thin. If you look at Triscuits, there's only 3 ingredients. So Triscuits in this case would be a much better choice. So if you keep those simple rules in mind, you'll be amazed at the quality of food that you're putting in your grocery cart. One more rule of thumb, you want to, especially with bread and pasta and rice, cereal, and a lot of the snack items, you want to avoid the following ingredients or words within the ingredients: bleached, enriched, and processed. Essentially, at one time, those were whole grains taken to a food factory and processed. When they come out the other side of that factory, now much of the nutrient value is lost. We're still getting the calories, but our bodies are genius at asking us or telling us what they need. And so if you had a serving of, let's say, some low-fat pretzels, you know, people think they're doing a great thing. And if you compare the pretzels, of course, to Doritos, the pretzels are a better choice, primarily due to fat content. But still, the first ingredient in all pretzels, except for if you get a whole grain-based pretzel, is going to be enriched or bleached flour. So keep those simple rules in mind. Your shopping experience will be a very, very productive and healthy one. Never shop hungry. Always make a grocery list, stick to it. Stay on the perimeter of the store. 90% of your shopping for food should happen there. Half your plate, fruits and vegetables. The other half, break it into quarters, a quarter lean protein and a quarter whole grain. Try to purchase and consume food with 5 ingredients or less, and avoid the bleached, enriched, and processed ingredients within lots of foods, but primarily bread, pasta, rice, cereal, and those snack items. Now, Chris and Kara are going to take you through the produce section of the grocery store. They're going to review a food label for you, just to give you some tips on how to figure out what is a food label and how will the food label help me make good choices. They're going to talk about grains and breads. They're going to review the seafoods, review lean meats and eggs, and then some dairy products, and then they'll wrap up with talking about the better cereals to purchase. All right, so enjoy Chris and Kara, and we look forward to talking with you soon.